Another day, another adventure. It's kind of like a popsicle today. So let's go. I just have to grab carbon, workman. Let's go. Adventure time. Also, yes, like sometimes I'm not sure if I look cool or weird, you know? I think that's part of style. Also, I just don't really care. I think it's the age. The absolute tragedy that my melted lindors were yesterday. Packing more, and I'm gonna eat them earlier. Don't save them because they might melt. I'll tell you these stories for, actually, heck yeah, I'll tell you these stories in a minute here. I have like a really, I don't know how I managed to do this, but the amount of times that I have melted chocolate on my pants is hilarious. Specifically in like new situations where I'm meeting new people. Like, Madison, how did we get a melted lindor on your butt? How did this happen? Because you know what that looks like. It's, let me get in the car and then I'll tell you the story. Anyways, what I was trying to tell you is don't save your lindors. Yesterday, it was tragedy. 4 melted lindors, tragedy. Today, we packed more lindors. These are not the best flavor, but I ate all of the best flavor. We will go get more today. Trying to decide, do we want an energy drink, a Starbucks? Nobody knows. I don't know. Like maybe a Starbucks? Excuse me, Sarah. I know that you've only been started for 5 seconds. I need you to go into second. There we go. She really likes having a moment to warm up. I get it. I don't like moving first thing in the morning either. Like, I like a minute with my coffee. Didn't get my coffee today, which is why I need it now. We just ordered a coffee because Girly Pop needs a coffee. And then it's adventure time. I honestly sing like that throughout so much of my day. It's probably embarrassing, but you know, here we are. I'm giving you the feral. YouTube's really getting the feral unfiltered version of me here. Festive beverage. Honestly, I feel like I used to really kind of be like not one of these people, and now I am. I've just leaned into it. It's okay. You're allowed to enjoy the little things in life and not feel guilty about them. I feel like for the longest time I always felt so guilty if I like would like go get a coffee or something that I like could have at home. It's okay to do those things. I work hard. I know I work hard. It's funny because I have had these conversations with like friends and family, and I talked to my brother about this the other night, and he was like, you know, to the world it just looks like you're on vacation all the time. I was like, I know, but like to anyone that knows me, you know that like 1, it's not that. 2, I still run a health coaching business full time and still do all the design work for Miles. Like I own an activewear brand. This is kind of funny. I'm at the east. I believe this is the east entrance to Zion. There's no like park. You don't drive through a gate. You have to stop and go into the visitor center and show them your park pass. So I will be back. Showed them my pass. We good. And this, fam, is why you go off the beaten path, because this is not the main entrance to Zion, but like look at how nice that is. Excuse me, what? What? Where? How? Thank you. This is the feral comical like content creator content that I feel like no one actually shares. So I'm just on my way to go for a hike. There was a few really beautiful scenic viewpoints on the way, so I stopped and I got content in the outfit that I'm in, which like I know I don't have to do this, but it just makes my feed more engaging. So we have a change of clothes. I think I've gotten pretty good at changing in the car. It's just kind of funny. I've gotten probably much too comfortable changing just like in my driver's seat here. Don't mind me. Changing my pants quickly, sorry. Has to be engaging. Can't always have the same pants on. One leg in, the other leg. It's also really fun when you have 3 pedals instead of 2. Over the hips is the hard part. Okay. You see, we start by just putting both bras on so that we're not showing anyone anything we don't want to. And then once got one on, then you take your bottom one off and you pull out from underneath. See? Whole new outfit. Incognito method. And I think I'm pretty good at it. Okay, I'm really gonna go full influencers in the wild with you. I'll show you how I shoot when I'm out solo. It's so flippin' beautiful here. Anyways, distracted. I'll show you how I shoot when I'm out solo. Content creators in the wild. It's kind of funny because you're the photographer, the model, the director, producer. It's a whole thing. There's a lot of like back and forth, and I usually do most things on interval. So I'll just do a burst of photos, like 1 every 2 seconds. I'll do a burst of 20 and then see if I get what I want. But let's go. To do self-portraits, I just put my camera, set it to interval shooting, and then 1 photo every 2 seconds. And I usually do 10 frames or 20. Hope for the best, and then come back. Okay, moved camera. I think we're ready. So it's go time. We shall see. This usually takes a few tries. I did 5 lighting tests to make sure I was in the right place. Really just filming a full episode of Influencers in the Wild here. Bob is back in the vehicle. We're heading out of the park now. It was a lovely day. That trail was like medium busy for me, but I lived in a really tiny town for a long time, so I'm used to seeing like no one on trail. So I know medium busy for me is just like probably quiet for other people. I still filmed most of that without like anyone else. Okay, my friends or electrolyte.